Oke, baik kakak-kakak semua. Okay, so I will Indonesian too and English too. Okay, Luigi and Zion and Dexter, Mister. Okay, so Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam Pramuka. Halo kakak-kakak semua. Terima kasih telah bergabung dalam SAPPA BOBAR sesi ketiga dengan tema peran Pramuka, Penegak, dan Pandega di tengah pandemi COVID-19 dan di dalam penerapan new normal life. Lalu ada penyampaian tentang Earth Tribe dan Scouting Around the World Chapter Philippines Scouts and Bangladesh Scouts. Okay, good morning everyone. Greetings Scouts. Hello, thank you for joining SAPPA BOBAR session 3. We will talking about the role of Scout in pandemic COVID-19, the role of and the application of new normal life and our tribe, and then we can share about Indonesian Scouts, Manila's Philippine Scouts, and Bangladesh Scouts. So in here we have three friends from Philippines. Di sini kita udah kedatangan 3 orang teman kita dari Philippines, dari Manila. Kita sapa dulu. Hello Luigi, Dexter, and Zion.
Hello everyone.
Hello everyone, mabuhay.
It's nice meeting you. Hello everyone.
Nice to meet you.
Hello, mabuhay from the Philippines.
I think mabuhay is that hello in
long live. In English, long live.
Oh, long live. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, welcome to Indonesian's meetings. Wait a moment. So how are you guys? Dexter and Zion?
We're okay. We're fine.
Okay.
We're fine.
We're still in lockdown.
Hey. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, sir.
Nice to meet you too, sir.
Okay. So this and we have the session of games. We have some games on the last meetings. We wait the one speakers from Indonesians. Untuk teman-teman dari Indonesia, sapa dulu dong teman-teman kita dari Filipina. Bisa disapa, dinonaktifkan dulu aja. Sambil menunggu yang lain. Silahkan.
Apa sih, garing banget. Canda guys. Sabar.
Oke, Fahri.
Bahasa oke, ih gila lu.
Teman-teman bisa sapa dulu ya. Silakan. You can say hi to Manilas.
Hi. Hi. I'm
Hello.
Edith from Indonesia.
Halo.
Hi. Hello.
Halo.
Hello.
Luigi.
Yes.
Teman-teman kalau mau tahu Luigi itu mau datang ke Indonesia. Luigi wanna come to Indonesia after this pandemic, right?
Yes. I would love to visit the beautiful country of Indonesia.
Okay, we can swap.
Yes, sure. I have plenty of scouting stops here.
Okay.
Let's go.
Wait a moment. Okay. Wait. Where's wait. So in Philippines, how about the COVID-19 and is in theirs?
Yes, it's constantly rising day by day.
Really, it's
Yes, it's very alarming, but we Filipinos are very cheerful. That's why we like it, the positive vibes. So we make ourselves happy despite of this problem. So
oh,
right now our cases is like it's spiked almost around 29,000
oh.
positive cases. And how about there in Indonesia? What's the
I think
COVID-19 status?
it's same like tomorrow we have kemarin tuh ada berapa sih 34.000 kasus ya 13,400 positive case and the day is we have 1,000 case positive and it's very much.
Yes. Let's
And
hope and pray that this COVID-19 will pass.
yes, sure. So okay,
45.000 kalau nggak salah.
45.000 ya. Oh ya,
40.000.
okay, 45 case positive. Okay, okay, Irwan sudah join. Wait a moment. Okay. Udah join nggak? Okay, Mr. Irwan has joined with us. Diinformasikan buat teman-teman untuk aktif ya, apalagi nanti pada saat games. Jadi kita ada games, dimohon untuk aktif. Ya, selamat datang ke Irwan. This is my teacher from Indonesia, Mr. Irwan, Luigi, Dexter, and Zion.
Hello, sir.
Hello, how do you do?
It's nice meeting you. Hello, sir. Nice to meet you.
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Mabuhay from the
Hello.
Philippines.
Hello, Dexter, how do you do?
I'm okay, sir. We're okay.
Okay, we can start. Kepada Kak Irwan, dipersilakan untuk memulai materinya. We can start our material.
Okay, all of the member of this meeting, how do you do for Dexter, Luigi, and who else?
Zion.
Zian. And apa kabar? Selamat siang dan salam Pramuka untuk adik-adik di Indonesia. Okay, it's very glad I can attend in this meeting. This is one of more member of our family in Scott. I'm been a lunch. Dexter, Zion, and Luigi, what time is it in Manila?
Lebih cepat 1 jam.
Oh, I think it's the same, yeah. But
It's 2:08 p.m. here in Manila. So.
oh, there is different 1 hour yeah, in Indonesia. Have lunch already?
Yes, I've eaten my lunch just earlier.
Okay, that's nice. Okay, Rangga was asked to me to tell about Indonesian scouting history. I will tell a little story about Indonesian scouting. Scouting in Indonesia is began during colonial times in 1912. At that time, the Indonesian Scout Organization was Netherlands India Scout Movement. Because Indonesia in 19th century was one of colonial in the Netherlands. After independence in 1952, if I'm not mistaken, 13 of the largest Scout organizations created a federation now as Indonesian Scout Union and become a member of board organization of Scout movement in 1953. Then our president, Mr. Sukarno, in we have a presidential decree number 238 of 1961 was issued whereby the Gerakan Pramuka in Indonesia state, or it's called Indonesian Scout Movement, was created. Only the organization who allowed to conduct scouting activities and education. All other scouting organizations were banned because in 1960 in Indonesia there are more 60 organizations, scout organizations. So with the rule of number 238, there consists one organization we call Indonesian Movement, or Indonesia said Gerakan Pramuka until now. Indonesian Scout member is very many. I think uh, Dion, Dexter, and Rizky, is it same that the Scout is one of extracurricular in the school? Is it same?
Yes, sir. Actually, in other schools here in the Philippines, scouting is part of their physical education subject.
That's nice. Talking about the activities of Scout, now in this pandemic, there are many problem how to practice in this pandemic. This is our topic for today. I have Zion, Luigi, and Dexter, and all Rover and Ranger or Scott Indonesia can share how you practice in this pandemic. Perhaps for start, Luigi, can you tell me how you can practice Scott in this pandemic?
I practice urban gardening project here in Manila because the Department of Agriculture here in the Philippines and the Boy Scouts of the Philippines tied up to each other and make an amendment which is called the Urban Gardening Program. That's why all of the scouts here in the Philippines are requested to participate on this said activity. So here I made some urban gardening program which is powered by a robot. So um, the basically the system of this is when the water needs to be when the plant needs to be watered, the robot can easily can detect it, and yeah, it's like hydroponics. So
Nice.
and it's featured in Wasm Instagram story. If you visit their Instagram account, you can see it. It's part of the
Yes.
Earth tribe.
This is
Yeah.
Yes.
very creative.
Yes. Yes. Thank
uh,
you.
for Scott in your country is starting from how age?
Scouting starts here at the age of 3 years old or 4 years old, I think, and
Four
it's
years. 4 years.
yes, it's during their kindergarten days, they were called Kid Scout, and then when they grow up until grades 1 to 3, they will be promoted to Cub Scouting, and then when they turn to grade 4 and up until grade 6, they will be Boy Scouts. And right now, at my age, I am grade 11 student. I am a senior scout. And
Mm.
if you graduated college and you wanted to still pursue scouting, you can join the Rover Scouting here, or you can be one of the adult leaders. So
Yeah,
basically, that's the system of scouting here in the Philippines.
that's good. I think there is a different activity from the youngest or the medium or the oldest part of your sport in your country. Isn't right?
Yes, sir. Yes, po.
Can you describe how is the different? did a different activity during the different of age of their age?
Um, Kid Scouts and Cub Scouts basically they do more simple projects like cleanup activities or household chores. And when they go to the Boy Scouts and Senior Scouts, the challenges and the activities level up. So they participated in community projects. And Rover Scouting is a voluntary, they volunteer in many occasions here in the Philippines.
Good. So there is like their age, they can do many activities. Rangga, perhaps one of our member in Indonesia can tell uh, the difference between the part of Scott Scott member in Indonesia from Siaga to Pembina Indonesia, and you can share in English.
Yeah, sure. In Indonesia, we have.
No. I mean, this the other your friend in Indonesia.
To Indonesia.
And you translate into English.
Oke. Jadi di Indonesia, di Filipina itu mereka dari TK udah pramuka. Jadi di TK itu cuma project itu kayak clean up, jadi kayak cuma bersih-bersih doang kayak gitu. Jadi dari 4 tahun mereka sudah berpramuka. Kalau kita kan dari siaga itu kan dari SD ya kelas 1. Kelas 1 ya sekitar umur 6 tahun lah ya. 6 tahun, terus Pandega itu sampai 21 tahun. Lalu ke pembina lepas dari 25 tahun seperti itu. Jadi kalau di mereka dari umur 6 tahun, dari umur 4 tahun. Jadi lebih muda dan lebih berguna banget lah. Seperti itu.
Now tell about Indonesian Scout. Hari.
Okay, wait a moment.
Sorry for being late.
Hi. Okay. Bangladesh Scout has joined.
Hello, Sheikh. How do you do?
Yes. How do you do? Yes, I'm good. What about you?
I'm fine, thanks. You can regard to your all the program in Indonesia and Philippines.
Okay. Actually, I want to know. I want to greetings from Bangladesh Scouts and also you're all of good people. That's why. Sorry for being late because of my mom was so sick. That's why I'm late.
Let's hope your mother is more better now. Okay, yes, let's continue. Perhaps one of the member Rover Ranger in Indonesia, Fahira. Fahira bisa sampaikan nggak perbedaan usia dari Indonesia itu nanti kalau bisa ditranslate oleh Rangga ke bahasa Inggris. Fahira atau Rindi atau Faris dibantu. Atau Rangga langsung saja, Rangga. Oh ya.
Ya, untuk usia di Pramuka Indonesia ya, rata-rata kurang lebih itu usia SD sekolah dasar, untuk usia siaga yaitu 6 sampai sekitar 10-11 tahun ya. Dilanjut ke penggalang itu yaitu penggalang untuk sekolah SD, tapi untuk kelas 4 sampai SMP kelas 9 usianya itu sekitar 12 sampai 15-16 tahun. Nah, penegak itu masuknya itu mulai dari 16 tahun sampai 20 tahun. Itu usia SMA, sekolah menengah atas. Dan dilanjut untuk di bagian kuliah ke orang-orang yang sudah kuliah, itu masuk ke usia Pandega mulai dari 21 tahun sampai 25 tahun. Setelah usia Pandega, masuk ke usia dewasa. Yaitu anggota dewasa, bukan anggota muda lagi, yaitu usia 26 tahun ke atas, yaitu pembina.
Okay, I will translate that. In Indonesia, we have four level. The first is Cub Scout. Cub Scout in elementary school in the 6 until 11 older years old, and the next is boys or girls scouts. That is 12 years old until 16 years old. After that, we have Rover scouts. Is that 17 years old until 21 years old. And the last is Ranger Scout, is that 22 years old until 25 years old. And after Ranger Scout, we can go to teacher scouts.
Okay, that's good. Now I hope she can share about the part of the scout member in Bangladesh. Sheikh, would you?
Okay.
Greetings from Bangladesh. I'm Shangor Ahmed Neel, and I hope you are doing all well. That's it. Our country. I invite you to all. Please welcome to our country. Thank you so much.
Okay, Sheikh, can you tell in Bangladesh the scout is starting from how age?
It is 1972.
It's called?
It is called 1972. It is called Bangladesh Scouts.
Oh, Bangladesh Scout. How about the others?
How about others? There have some units which is called, like me, Government Bangla College Rover Scout Unit. It is my unit, and after all, have so much unit, and we have 22 lakh scouts. Also Cub Scouts, also Rover Scout, and also Scouts, and also adult leader.
That's good. Okay, now I want to ask to Zion and Dexter. Zion, Dexter, how do you do, Zion?
We're fine, sir.
Zion, how do you do, Zion?
I'm fine, too, sir.
Okay, that's nice. Zion, can you tell me your activity while the pandemic, your activity in your country?
Sir, we gave food packs to sir sir, hygiene, sir, hygiene kit to sir. We gave to, sir, homeless people to sir. Then we gave food to sir, like water, and then ready to eat canned food to sir. Like that to sir.
It's very nice. What about Dexter? Is it same?
For Luigi, Zion, and Sir Burns, we are both in a one outfit. So to keep our scouts equipped of the scouting skills, during the pandemic, we do some webinar reviewing their knot tying, lashing, and first aid skills so that they can be ready to serve other scouts or other people when they're in need. That's the activity that we do during this pandemic.
Okay, that's very nice. Okay, perhaps all of this member of this meeting, pandemic is one of the biggest our problem today in the world. Then, as a scout, perhaps this is if you ever know about SWOT, strength, weakness, opportunity, and treatment, we can make this pandemic is not perhaps the first one. The first one we can make this pandemic is strength, weakness, opportunity, and treatment. As a Scout member, we have to have a creative thing to share. Like this. I mean is how we can obey to the government, then how we can do the best thing we can do at our environment in our house and our environment. That's the first one. And Rangga, can you tell me how is Indonesian Scout in this pandemic do or can do the government or to help the victim of the COVID-19?
Okay, sure. We have in Indonesia we have the like kitchens, the kitchen, and we can share it like we share the food, many food to our lower people because this pandemic have many down the economic and they doesn't have money to buy a food, and the scouts have given many food to us like that.
Yes, that's good. So perhaps it's the same in Bangladesh and Philippines that there is something we can do for this pandemic. The Indonesian Scout, especially in Bogor, we have 3 part of plan or 4 part of plan. The first one is education. The education that we share the information about the danger, the COVID-19, and how to helpness and how to do the help live being COVID-19. Starting from the youngest member that's called CAB until the leader. How can they know about the danger and how can they live in COVID-19? The next part is how they to mature. I think after they know about the danger of the COVID-19, they have to prepare how can live in the healthy and to save and to survive in this COVID-19 pandemic. The third part is how can they help live in their environment, like their neighbor, like their family, to do the COVID-19 protocol, like use a mask, wash hand, and other things, live healthy. And the last one is how we can create all the Scout member and all the our environment can live in this pandemic, because we really don't know how far or how long this pandemic can attend in our life. And this is the same of our, I think all the government in the world is the same. We prepare the new normal life. So this is the answer, how we can do our life like usually, but in different way. Because we all of we must move. Now in Indonesia, starting from beginner of June, we start to open one by one the economic, the workers, and all activity like how we can pray in the mosque, in the temple, in the church, and the others place of ibadah we call. Then perhaps we can do other thing like how we can vacation, but there is very protocol COVID-19 is very do in this area. One thing we can open that education activity like school is not being opened. That is in Indonesia. Perhaps Zion, Dexter, Luigi, and Sek can share how long in your country to help this pandemic?
Maybe Luigi or Neel.
Excuse me, what's the question? What is the question again, sir? Sorry.
Yeah. In Indonesia, we start to live in new normal, and a few part of economic like life is starting, but education like school is not open yet. What about in Philippines and Bangladesh? You can share me.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Just like there in Indonesia, here in the Philippines, we started to open the business little by little. Last week, I think the government
Okay, siap.
let the restaurants to have their dine-ins,
Okay.
and same thing from the school. Um, we the school calendar here in the Philippines basically starts at June, but then again, due to this pandemic, it was moved on August. And the mode of the education here in the Philippines would be by online classes like this Zoom or Google Meet. Yes, sir. And actually, I would like to introduce to all of you my Scout Master,
Oh, okay.
Mr. Sir Bernardo De Leon. Yesterday was his birthday actually.
Okay.
Hi, Sir Burns.
Happy birthday,
Hello,
sir.
Mr.
Now I want to say something. Can I?
Okay. How about Bangladesh? Okay.
Okay, the COVID-19 pandemic has recalibrated everything: work, life, and play. As work, schooling, scholarship, and play has moved into digital and the confines of our home cities. A new normal life for Scouting explore how Scouting will adapt to help youth continue their Scouting journey through safe, fun programming in light of the coronavirus pandemic. We are spending time differently from the moment we get up in the morning to the we go to bed. We are working differently, educating ourselves differently, virtually cocktail hours. In short, in the way things were at the beginning of March is different from how things are today. But I knew things won't stay this way forever. So I will say it's the time to prepare for tomorrow's success is today. Here are few steps to take which help normal people to lead their life. Number one, the first and foremost duty of scouts is to increase awareness amongst the common people which will help them to lead a healthy life. Also, staying at home can save many people's lives. Number two, be prepared to call an audible. Learners must be ready. Sorry, learners must be ready to call an audible, especially in times when things are critical, but strategies need to change as the environment change. Take the restaurant industry during COVID-19 with divine rooms shuttered. A growing number of restaurants are offerings to a two burger with toilet paper too, or static and metables with a bag for flour on the side. Thank you so much to all.
Okay. So, thank you for Neil, and uh, we just my Scout Master has joined Kanur Kawali. Selamat datang Kak. Welcome to Sapa Bobat sesi 3.
So thank you.
Ya Kak. Welcome to Mr. Bernardo and welcome to Mr. W. He's a Scoutmaster, my Scoutmaster too. And then teman-teman yang lainnya bisa berbicara juga ya untuk silakan raise hand tentang bagaimana sih cara Pramuka, Penegak dan Pandega khususnya dalam menghadapi new normal life. Nggak apa-apa pakai bahasa Indonesia, nanti bakalan ditranslate ke bahasa Inggris. I will translate if the Indonesian Scots have some ideas. Okay, sure.
If you don't mind, I want to get to Mr. Bernardo. Mr. Bernardo, how do you do? Hello, Mr. Bernardo. Is it active?
I think. Okay. Hello.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, Mr. Bernardo. How do you do?
Hi.
I can see your picture. If you don't mind, you can switch on the video.
Wait, I'm using a different phone, so I need to
Oh,
switch
I
for
see.
another phone. Can I just do that for later?
Okay. There is many our friend, Mr. Bernardo. Nice to know you in Indonesia and in Bangladesh. Perhaps this is the starting from our new family in new life. Okay, can you tell me your activity now? I think there is some problem with this signal. Okay, Rangga, you can continue.
Oke, teman-teman yang lain, selamat datang KW. Oke, buat teman-teman yang lain ada ide atau menurut teman-teman gimana sih peran Pramuka dan Pramuka Penegak dan Pramuka Pandega dalam menghadapi new normal life? Bisa minta tanggapannya, argumennya, or what your idea? Maybe Vicky. Kak Vicky.
Iya.
Nah, menurut kakak gimana sih peran Pramuka Penegak dan peran Pramuka Pandega dalam menghadapi new normal life? What do you think about the role of Scouts in the new normal life activity? Hello, Vicky. I think. Okay. I think he's have problem. Okay, maybe the next Arifa. Karifa. Hilang nggak? Iya, hilang.
Ya Kak,
Halo,
bisa diulangi?
Arifa. Ya.
Pertanyaannya, mohon maaf.
Ya. I want ask you bagaimana peran Pramuka Penegak dan Pramuka Pandega dalam menghadapi new normal life. How about the new normal life activity in the Scouts?
Ya, untuk pendapat saya tersendiri, pandemi ini tuh nggak menghalangi kita buat terus beraktivitas ya. Walaupun kita di tengah pandemi ini, kita harus selalu aktif. Yang namanya pramuka kan harus menciptakan ide-ide baru, kreatif gitu. Jadi di aktivitas di rumah itu, jadi kayak latihan di rumah, mengganti kegiatan-kegiatan yang seharusnya di luar itu ya bentuk seperti ini gitu. Contohnya bentuk Zoom meeting seperti ini. Seperti itu sih, Kak.
Okay. Arifa said the COVID-19 does not stop we are activity, like we can meet in the meeting or Google Meet or Google Classroom like that, and we can many activity at homes, and the scouts can be used in help the government to what is that? The government to like how to COVID-19 has done like that. Okay, thank you. Maybe from Dexter.
Yes.
What do you think about COVID-19? Scott, in pandemic COVID-19?
I think as scout, we can be creative in doing our activity, even though we cannot engage each other like we do in camps, but we can do it virtually as we did last April, we did the Jamboree on the internet where scouts all over the world interact with each other without leaving their home, and they can do actively participate in webinar, doing some knowing other scouts to different parts of the world, their culture, their practice during the COVID, and how we can fight this disease in our own little way by doing like your scoutmaster said earlier, that we can do what the government instruct us to: wash our hands or keep ourselves healthy, eat nutritious foods. And as a scout, we should be the one spreading the correct information about the COVID-19, not spreading fake news. We should be the one educating ourselves and know the disease itself and how to prevent it. And as long that we have no vaccine available at the market yet, we should be united to each other in fighting this disease, and be a good scout in obeying the government's guideline in fighting this in this pandemic. That's all. Thank you.
Okay. You joined the Jota Joti special edition?
Yes, sir. Particularly the COVID
yes.
webinar.
Yes.
I joined it a few minutes.
What Luigi? You joined Joti special edition?
Yes, we all did. Actually, I attended the Duke of Edinburgh webinar.
Okay.
Yes, because I was planning to take the challenge and hopefully to be awarded of that award. Yeah.
Okay, I will translate to Indonesia. Jadi menurut Kak Dexter itu caranya itu banyak kayak Joti Special Edisi yang pernah dilakukan pas awal-awal kita sebelum puasa, kalau tidak salah tuh ada Joti Special Edition yang di rumah aja. Itu banyak kegiatannya tuh kalau nggak salah 3 hari, bisa diakses di websitenya, terus kita bisa ikut webinarnya, dan kita dapat banyak materi juga dari situ. Misalnya contohnya cara membuat ring, how to make ring, lalu banyak yang bisa dilakukan seperti itu. Oke, Kak Irwan.
Okay. I think limited due the corona COVID-19 pandemic has affected productivity and mental health of many people. Some even seeking solace through cyberspace, filling in with creative content to themselves from boredom and fear. From that also become inspired, I think, get information and feel entertained by creative content from people around the world. Like this, we can meet with Sheikh, Dexter, Zion, Luigi, and all the leader and the member of Scott in our pagan country. Then for some people, limiting activity can actually make them more creative and develop themselves so that their physical and mental health is maintained. Like, here are some ways you can to remain creative during Indonesia we call di rumah saja, stay at home. The first one, you can do experiment. Experimenting is the main part of making a material. Use an expensive material and household, like Luigi said, then they said you can watch our environment or many things we can do in our home. Then explore to get rid of bird, learn and explore personal history in this family, relationship, and incident that have occurred. This method can be made into a story in the in content that will be created. The church is rich the textbooks that are look for later self and listen to the podcast from ours and more to make our intellectual is more and many others activity that if you creative perhaps one positive of this COVID-19 the little positive ones is I can know about Shake, I can know about Luigi, and I can know about Dexter and John. Imagine that is not there's not a pandemic COVID-19. Perhaps we can meet in this Zoom meeting. Perhaps like that. That's the positive thing. I think we can more up our family. I think that is a part of how we can be creative in this pandemic. So I think this is our friend in the leader Indonesia, Mr. W. Wahyudi and Mr. Nurwali. Perhaps mungkin ada pesan-pesan Kak untuk kami semuanya. There's a message for all of these member of this meeting, Kak W and Kak Nurwali. Okay. I think so.
We have some, yes.
Ya, mungkin ada pesan-pesan.
Ya, assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Halo, kita kedengar Irwan?
Kedengeran Kak?
Kak Rangga bisa kedengaran?
Siap Kak, kedengeran. I hear you.
Halo Kak Irwan?
Halo.
Ya Kak, kedengeran Kak.
Ya, silakan Kak W.
Kedengaran nggak?
Siap Kak, kedengeran.
Ya,
I can hear you.
kedengaran ya?
Ya.
Ya. Intinya mohon ditranslate ya. Selamat datang di Kota Bogor, Jawa Barat, Indonesia. Buat rekan-rekan yang ada di luar sana, intinya luar biasa di kegiatan ini hanya barangkali akan bentuk kegiatannya di sana itu di masa pandemi ini gimana gitu. Gitu kan, lanjut ya. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Mr. W. And the next is our tribe. Okay, so Luigi, can you tell us about our tribe?
Yes, so I've prepared some PowerPoint slides.
Okay. That's nice.
Yes. So here. Wait.
Okay.
Um, wait, guys. So here.
Okay.
So welcome everybody to Earth Tribe. So yeah. So as you all know, Earth Tribe is a newly launched program by the World Organization of the Scout Movement, or WOSOM. So background: World Scouting's collaboration with the World Wildlife Fund for Nature, or the Panda badge, can be traced back to 1970s. So back then, they introduced the World Scout Conservation Badge. It is about protecting the environment and the rising trend in climate change and global warming. But in 2008, the World Scout Environment Program, or the WSEP, they was conceptualized to provide updated framework. So if you're wondering what does the World Scout Environment Program badge look like, so here is one example of that badge. So um, but the World Scout Environmental Program has its gray areas. So they updated it to be more scout centered, and to reinforce it with the scouts for SDGs. So next,
Yeah.
wait, guys. So the Earth Tribe supports the development of competencies in young people as they strive in achieving their full physical, intellectual, emotional, and social and spiritual potential as individuals, as responsible citizens, and as members of their local, national, and international communities. So um, Earth Tribe doesn't only focus on yourselves, on your personal selves, but it is a global community by scouts around the world. So the Earth Tribe is an initiative for individual and community development centered around the educational area of environment and sustainability. So it also talks about sustainability and protecting the environment, just like the World Scout Environmental Program. So this educational area is focused around 4 learning paths. So as you enter the challenges of the Earth Tribe, you will encounter these 4 major learning paths. So first is the better choices. So better choices is to understand and reflect on the impact of human consumption habits in our environment, and to promote the co-creation of solutions to modify consumption patterns to contribute to a more sustainable lifestyle. So better choices meaning um excuse me, it is you will understand the impact of human consumption to our environment. Yeah, that's yeah. Next is the nature and biodiversity. So by the name itself, it talks about nature and biodiversity. It is to understand and reflect on biodiversity and the way ecosystems work, and how humans play a role in the relation human versus nature. So this talks about your role as a scout and as a human in preserving our ecosystems and our nature itself. Next is clean energy. So it is to reflect on the personal impact surrounding the demand and use of different energy sources. Explore new possibilities and practices on how to sustainably satisfy the need for energy. So basically, the clean energy talks about the renewable energy itself, just like what the Scouts Go Solar. If you're familiar with that, are you guys familiar with the Scouts Go Solar program? Or have you taken its modules, Ranga?
Yes.
Have you participated on the Scouts Go Solar modules?
Uh,
Or have you any ideas about that?
I just join, but I doesn't. Wait a moment.
Yeah. So everybody has
I
a
haven't
background.
not done it yet.
Okay,
Because
but
I'm
you've
so busy.
taken the module.
Yes.
Okay, it's good to know.
Luigi, I can translate to Indonesia.
Okay, sure.
Okay, back the slide.
All right, sure, no problem.
Okay, the first slide.
First slide. All right. Wait a minute.
Okay, this is.
Here.
The background. Oke,
Alright.
teman-teman, saya akan translate. Jadi, Earth Tribe itu adalah kolaborasi antara WOSM dan WWF. Mungkin teman-teman pasti tahu WWF itu apa, karena WWF itu suka ada kan di kegiatan Pramuka Indonesia pun, kayak Earth Hours dan lain-lainnya. Yang logonya panda itu pasti tahu. Nah, untuk tujuannya itu untuk menciptakan sebuah konservasi baru gitu loh di Pramuka, dan dia tuh punya background-nya sendiri seperti itu. Next Luigi. Contohnya tuh MOP kayak gitu. Terus di WOSM itu ada namanya SDGs atau SDGs Sustainable Development Goals. Itu tuh kayak misi untuk menyelesaikan visi WOSM. Visi WOSM kan sampai tahun 2020 berapa ya? Saya lupa. Itu tuh creating a better world kan, menciptakan dunia lebih baik. Nah, itu caranya itu dengan SDGs. Jadi WOSM itu ada misi, salah satunya SDGs. SDGs itu banyak banget, ada 13 poin kalau tidak salah. SDGs have 13 point, right? 17 points. Yes. Ada 17 poin. Jadi seperti itu. Itu SDGs.
Yes, they have 17 SDGs.
Yes. Next, Luigi. Lalu Earth Tribe itu ada 3. Jadi kemarin itu kan ada Hari Lingkungan Hidup. Nah, WOSM itu membuat sebuah kegiatan namanya Earth Tribe. Jadi di mana kita menjalankan challenge-nya itu nanti dapat badge. Ada 3 challenge. Yang pertama itu wait a moment.
Nature challenge.
Nature challenge. Yang kedua itu ada plastic challenge like, and yang ketiga itu solars. Kayak gitu teman-teman. Jadi yang kalau misalnya kalau saya lihat di grup, jadi dia tuh ada grup Facebooknya kan. Saya lihat itu dari Pramuka seluruh dunia tuh udah melaksanakannya. Mungkin Indonesia masih fokus dengan COVID-19 seperti itu, jadi belum bisa melaksanakannya. Jadi ada Nature Challenge Badge, dia caranya itu seperti nanam pohon kayak gitu, terus difoto, dikirim ke grup Facebooknya. Yang kedua itu ada Tide Turner Plastic Challenge, di mana dia itu di lautan. Jadi kenapa WOSM mengeluarkan plastic tide tuners? Karena di lautan itu sudah banyak plastik. In the sea have many plastic trash.
Yes.
That is the tide turner plastic challenge, and the last is Scout Go Solar. Jadi kita memanfaatkan panasnya hari. Jadi kan karena kita udah panas buminya udah terlalu tinggi, jadi memanfaatkan panas matahari. Seperti halnya Pramuka, kalau I think Scout Go Solar like Indonesian, like Thailand Scouts. They have 2 in Thailand Scout Go Solars, but in Indonesia doesn't have.
Alright.
Yes. Jadi teman-teman kalau misalnya menyelesaikan tugas-tugas yang tadi disampaikan, seperti misalnya kita nanam pohon bareng-bareng gitu, membersihkan area hutan, terus difoto dokumentasinya, dikirimkan ke WOSM, nanti teman-teman dapat badge-nya. Badge-nya itu bisa dicek di website WOSM, cari aja di Google or Tribe, seperti itu. Oke, next Luigi.
Alright, thank you for translating,
Yes,
Ranga.
you're welcome.
Wait 1 minute. So, this Earth Drive is aligned with the Sustainable Developmental Goals, or the Scouts for SDGs. Why Earth Tribe? Why a tribe for Earth? So basically, a tribe is the earliest form of organizations of human in all cultural or geographical backgrounds. So just like here in the Philippines, the earliest persons who live here in the Philippines is Malay,
Okay.
Ita or Aita, and I forgot the last one. But Aita is one of our tribes here. They are basically dark skinned, and they have curly hairs. So yeah, going back, members of a tribe support each other to discover their individual and own unique path. The tribe survives only through the collective efforts of its members. So um, in this Earth tribe, we need the collective effort of each scouts for the tribe to survive. So historically and in present times, indigenous tribes remain connected with nature, like as scouts, recognizing the interdependence between people, the planet, and all species around us. Tribe values of respect and connection with the planet and nature have existed for centuries, and the Earth Tribe is one way to share these positive ideals with a wider community of young people. So basically, the World Scout Bureau targets the youth, especially us scouts, to be part of this tribe, to be warriors for nature, or simply called the champions for nature, or the Panda Badge. So what is Earth Tribe? The Earth Tribe is a global community of young people who are passionate about the environment and actively engage as a global citizens to preserve and protect our planet. So this basically talks about our role and duties as a scouts and as a part of the Earth Tribe. So the Earth Tribe guides young people on an educational journey to develop the awareness, competencies, and leadership skills necessary to create environmental change in their communities. So this, while taking up this challenge, we are learning, because people like us are constantly learning, right? Through series of exciting Earth Tribe challenges, young people learn how to connect with nature, become champions for sustainability, and engage in taking actions for the environment. So there are a lots of Earth Tribe challenges that you will face before you earn this pin. So to be a member of the Earth Tribe is a personal commitment to improve the health of the planet and make the world a better place. So this is not a compulsory program, but it's up to you if you want to take part of this Earth Tribe and be a warrior for nature. Yeah, so next is, who is the Earth Tribe for? So the Earth Tribe is a global community of young people like us and adults ages 7 and above who are willing to commit to be part of a global movement to preserve and protect our planet. The Earth Tribe is open to young people and adults. So Earth Tribe does not only um, encircling the youth, but also it's all ages are open. So
Sorry, Luigi, your teacher has raised hand.
yes,
Okay, Mr. Fernando.
Sir Burns, yes.
Yes, good afternoon to everyone. Assalamualaikum. Greetings from the Philippines. Luigi, after one slide, you ask them to translate so that everybody
Okay,
can
sir. Okay.
understand on Indonesian on their own language. So ask them to translate after a slide. You ask them to translate it on their language. Thank you.
All right, all right. Thank you,
Okay.
Sir Burns. Ranga, can you please do the
Okay,
translating
okay.
part? So
Okay.
let's go back to Why Try for Earth,
No,
right?
the next. I think the next. Okay,
This.
Okay.
All right, thank
Oke,
you.
saya akan mentranslate. Jadi, Earth Tribe itu adalah salah satu komunitas global para pemuda yang passion atau cocok dengan environment. Jadi lingkungan hidup. Jadi kayak kalau di kita tuh ada Saka Kalpataru dan Saka Wana Bakti, di mana kita tentang lingkungan hidup seperti itu. Lalu Earth Tribe itu gunanya untuk mengedukasi dan mendapatkan kompetisi tentang leadership skill necessary. Leadership itu kayak apa ya? Jadi kayak kita tuh dapat tentang lingkungan hidup, pokoknya tentang lingkungan hidup Earth Tribe itu. Seperti bagaimana cara menciptakan planet yang lebih sehat, yang lebih baik gitu. Next, Luigi.
Okay. Wait.
Oke.
Yes.
Apa itu Earth Tribe? Gunanya untuk apa? Gunanya itu, siapa sih Earth Tribe itu? Earth Tribe itu global community atau komunitas global yang isinya itu pemuda di antara 7 sampai lebih gitu. Jadi minimal usianya 7 tahun, berarti usia siaga. Karena di sana itu kan ya di sana kan penggalangnya tuh 7 tahun ya, beda sama kita. Seperti itu. Terus journey to our tribe seperti kita tuh diajak untuk wait a moment. I can look our tribe by Oke, jadi kita tuh kayak mengeksplor learning pembelajaran tentang environment education yang tadi lingkungan hidup seperti itu. Next. Okay, next lagi.
Alright. So here is basically the diagram of the Earth Tribe itself. So as young individuals, we will choose among the 4 which challenges we will partake in. So it's up to you if you will choose better choices, nature and biodiversity, or clean energy or healthy planet. So once we've chose our path or our learning path, we will become a part of a global community, just like these 3 persons here. So,
okay.
Yes.
Jadi untuk seperti kayak kan kalau di Indonesia udah less plastic. In Indonesia we have less plastic. We doesn't have plastic for
it's good.
Yes, for shopping like that. Jadi kayak less plastic kayak di Indonesia kita sudah melaksanakannya. Terus bagaimana cara menciptakan lingkungan hidup lebih baik, terus energi yang lebih sehat dan planet yang lebih sehat tentunya. Jadi kan energi kita tuh kayak kita boros energinya tuh parah ya gitu. Jadi Awesome itu menciptakan untuk gimana caranya kita lebih baik seperti itu. Okay, maybe Luigi, sorry, you can faster.
Yes. Actually, this is the last. We have I will show you one last slide. So here, and then I'm done. So as you can see on this picture, once you chose the better choices and nature biodiversity path, The related SDGs competency is number 11, 12, and 13 for health are for better choices, and for nature and biodiversity, it would be SDG number 2, 13, 14, and 15. So after you accomplish these tasks, you will earn the Panda badge or the newly it is also a new project or program of the WOSOM, which is the Champions for Nature badge. It basically replaced this WSEP badge.
Oh yeah,
So
it doesn't have like.
next is the clean energy. They've interchanged the positions of each badge. So for clean energy, you will you will receive the Scouts Go Solar badge. While on the Healthy Planet, you will receive the Plastic Tide Turners, which is also a new program of the WOSOM. Yeah, so I hope you learn
Oh,
something from me.
okay. I will translate that.
Yes. Sorry, I forgot.
Okay. Jadi teman-teman, ini ada bad guy-nya ya. Challenge itu bad guy-nya ada 3. Ada yang pertama itu panda. Panda itu yang tadi saya bilang, wait, and on my dari panda itu ada tentang Champion for Nature Challenge. Jadi tentang lingkungan hidup, challenge lingkungan hidup. Yang kedua itu ada plastik challenge. Yang ketiga itu Scout Go Solar. Ini ada relasinya antara challenge dan SDGs atau misi WOSOM. Jadi ada 17 misi WOSOM, itu salah satunya ada nomor 11, 12, 13, 2, 13. Teman-teman bisa lihat sendiri apa itu SDGs dan poin-poinnya seperti itu. Oke, Luigi, thank you so much.
Yes, thank you guys for inviting me to
Okay, the last. How about Neel? Neel, what do how about the Bangladesh or tribe?
I listened a lot of things about of our tribe from Ligi and Ranga translate it,
Okay.
but I don't have any option from in Bangla. But I can understand what did say Ligi. Ligi, thank you so much to you because of our tribe is important for all of us. First of all, I want to do about of plastic list, which is in this our country here have 700 rivers, and also 400 rivers are already in plastic field. That's why there have some water pollution, and I am promised to do I will do plasticless. And also art tribe, there have many reasons, and also
Hello, Neel. Okay.
I think
Hello.
he has a connection problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
sorry,
Okay.
Ligi, can you give me
Yes.
the slide, or can you give me the pictures of your slide? I will share in my Facebook or Instagram story, and also I have some friends who will I share with you. Okay.
All right,
Okay.
sure. Just add me on Facebook or follow me on Instagram. I'll chat you the details. All right.
Okay. Uh, there have sorry, it was a network problem. There have a forest which is called mangrove forest. I hope you all of know that here have some which is called Sundarban, and here have some Royal Bengal tigers. In the air pollution, the Royal Bengal tigers slowly are down. That's why I will do about of air pollution. Thank you so much to all for inviting me, and also Ligi for your art tribe slides, and also Ranga, and also thanks to all of guys. Thank you so
Okay.
much.
Yes,
Okay.
thank you too.
Okay, guys. I think this is the last part. We have games, the word
All
games.
right.
Wait a moment. Jadi kita ada ini part terakhir sebelum kita tutup. Ada word games. Kita akan bermain. We can play the word games. Okay, this is the peraturannya. Okay, the game is said to mention the similar word between Tagalog or Philippines language and Bahasa Indonesia. For the Bangla language is only translated, and you must say the word. There are two types of questions. The first mention together, and second guess the word of the one language between Tagalog and Bahasa Indonesia. For example, Luigi, can you say what is that in Tagalog?
We call it mata.
Okay, that's mata. In Indonesia, it's same mata. How about mata, right? How about Bangladesh? Hello, Neel. Can you hear me? Okay, I think. Hello, Neel. Okay, I think he's lost connection, but Google Translate is shocked. Okay, the typo of number 2. Maybe Indonesian people can guess what is that. What is that, Luigi?
Curso.
Curso. What is that?
It's a course. Course. Basically course.
Kursus, yes. Yes, that is course. It's same, kurso and kursus.
Yes.
Oke, teman-teman, mohon bantuannya untuk aktif ya pada
Baik,
game.
Kak.
Okay, this is example. This is example of two number. Okay, the number 1. Wait a moment.
Sorry for being late.
Okay.
It's alright.
No problem. Sorry. Semuanya bisa di-unmute ya.
Yes, sir. Say it together.
Okay, we can say it together. Okay, the number 1. Why? What is the meaning of Tagalog? In three seconds. Okay, 1. Hello, Rudy.
Hello. Yes.
Okay, in 3. Sorry, Kak, bentar. In 3 seconds. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Putih.
Putih.
Is that also same to you?
Putih.
It's
We have H in
with H.
Yeah, H putih. Yes.
Yeah.
And the Bangla is sada, right?
Sada.
Yes, it is sada.
Yes.
Sada.
Okay, the next moon or month. We can say it together. 1, 2,
One.
Moon.
Bulan. We said bulan. Okay, is that correct? Okay, bulan. Okay, the number 3.
It's quite similar.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Yes.
Okay, what is that?
Anam.
Anam. Okay, that's anam Tagalog. Okay, mungkin bahasa Indonesianya ada yang tahu?
Anam.
Ada yang tahu bahasa Indonesia apa? Teman-teman Indonesian Scouts, can you guess what is anam?
What is anam?
Ada yang tahu? Anam itu apa?
Ya, Kak.
Apa? Anam itu apa? Ada yang tahu? Teman-teman Indonesia?
Apa itu?
Anam itu adalah 6.
Oh.
That's 6. Okay, that's similar, right?
Rangga, our
Yeah?
6 is anim.
Anim.
Oh, anim. Okay.
Anim. Anim for
Okay.
That's why I got
Anim.
really confused when I saw anam.
That's same.
Anim or sais.
Yes, sais.
Okay, anim or
Anim. Anim. Anim.
Okay, what Neel, how channel? Channel. Okay. Okay, next question. The number 4. Indonesian 2. Berita. Can you guess what is that? Philippines codes. Maybe
Berita.
Bareta.
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 Bars of soap.
What is the English?
Bar of soap.
O
What?
benta.
News. Yes. Balita, right?
Balita.
Balita.
Ah,
News, right?
balita.
Yes,
Yes,
it's
it's news.
same, right?
Balita,
Yes.
balita.
It's berita. Yes.
Berita.
Berita.
Very.
In Indonesia, is balita is child,
Children.
a little child.
Children.
Yes.
Children.
Okay. Then
Under
we have 10 number. Okay. The number 5 is that
Lima.
Philippines first.
Sampu.
Okay.
Shampoo.
Indonesian can ask question.
Shampoo
Indonesian
means
can
hair
Yeah.
soap.
can you guess Indonesian?
Sampo.
Sampo. Shampoo. Yes.
Sampo.
Sampo.
Sampo. Sampo.
Shampoo.
Shampoo. Okay, shampoo.
Yes. Yes.
Katunog.
It's same, right? It's similar.
Yes, yes.
Sama gitu ya.
Very similar.
Sampo.
Similar.
Okay.
Sampo.
Okay. The
Iya.
number 6 is Indonesian first. Sementara.
Cement.
Semen.
Sementara.
Guess, Luigi.
For a moment.
Sementado.
Samantala.
Sementado ya.
Sementara. What is the meaning
For
there?
a moment.
Sementaro or sementado.
Cementado.
Cementado.
Sementaro.
Semente.
Samantala.
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 Okay, meanwhile.
Meanwhile.
While
Yes.
Same,
samantala.
right?
Oh.
I think in Indonesia is
Sementara.
R. Yes, in Indonesia is R and in Philippines is L. Right? Like berita. You
Yes,
said
yes.
balita. Okay.
So you are more on the R side.
Yes.
And we are on the L.
Okay, the number 7, sorry. Tainga.
Tainga.
And Indonesian guess
Ears.
what is the meaning of
Ears.
tainga?
Telinga.
Yes, telinga.
Tenga.
Telinga.
Telinga.
It's same.
Kan.
Ear.
But
Ear.
Ear.
but the difference is you doesn't have L and I have L in
Yes.
TH and TH, right?
Alphabet.
Yes. Okay, the number 8. We can say it together.
Sabotase.
Sabotase. Sabotase.
Sabotahe.
Can you guess?
Sabotahe.
Sabotahe. Sabotage.
Sabotage.
Sabotage. It's sabotage.
Compromise.
In Indonesia, it's sabotage. Sabotage.
Oh.
It's sabotage. Right? Yeah. It's very similar. Okay, the number 9.
Noviembre.
November.
Yes, in Indonesia it's
Prohibition?
November. November.
Oh, November.
Right. Like English. Like English
Yes.
language, right? Okay, the last question. Missy.
Messi.
Mrs.
No.
Mission.
Mission. Mission.
It's same, right?
I thought it was Mrs. Because Mrs. is a housewife.
Oh, okay. And I searched on Google. We have 48 similar words.
Wow.
It's very much because you're very near from Sulawesi.
Yes.
Sulawesi, Palau.
Basically,
right?
our ancestors were very
Like-
close to each other.
Yeah. What about Neel?
Me.
Neel. Neel,
Pardon, can you ask again?
can you asking what you say about human in Bengali language?
Human in Bengali, it is called Manush.
Manush. It's same like Indonesia manusia.
Okay, I want to say something that is, do you know what is Biral?
Bilang it's
Biral,
say.
Biral,
What?
Biral.
Bilal is buat Jumatan.
Biral, not L, it is R. Biral.
Oh, viral. Oh, that's viral. That's viral.
Do you know what is it? Any guys?
Viral.
No, it is cat.
Is that cat? Oh my god. Soap. Sabuk. Soap.
Oh, do you know about of Mukhosh?
What do you say? It soap. Soap.
Mukhosh.
Mukush. Mukush. What is that? Mukush.
Mukhosh in English, which is called mask.
Oh, mukush. Mask. Ah. Okay. Mr. Irwan.
May I? Neel?
Yes.
Neel, how do you say soap in Bengali?
Sorry.
Soap to clean our body.
I don't have any idea.
We call soap is sabun.
Oh,
Sabun.
You
What
know
about
what?
Bengali?
It's the same as ours. It's sabon.
What about
guys?
What about that's weird. How do you say hat in Bengali?
Hat, which is called tupi.
That's a hat. That's it. In Indonesia we call topi.
Oh, topi.
Yes, that's it. Okay, continue.
Guys.
Rangga.
Which is called in Philippine in mango.
Manga.
Oh,
Manga.
in this Bengali, it is Yes. Okay, guys, I want to show you something.
Yeah. Sure.
Garlic.
Squash. That's a squash. In Philippines, kalabasa.
Oh, in Bengali, which is called Mishti Kumra.
Guys, hello. Can we have a group picture together?
Okay. Yes, sure.
Yes, we can.
Yes. Please
Okay,
turn
guys,
on your
can
cameras.
you? Okay, can you?
Luigi, please count so they can smile in the
Yes, sir.
account
Yes,
of the
sir.
three.
Yes.
Please turn on your cameras, guys, so
Yes.
that
Nyalain
you can be
kameranya
able
ya,
to see.
teman-teman.
Oke.
Teman-teman bisa nyalain kameranya.
Wait.
Ya.
Ah.
Kita akan dipoto. Oke. One,
1, 2, 3, smile.
Please.
All right, thank you so much, guys.
I think the like this. Scouts like.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, satu lagi. Okay.
Ready.
Scout sign.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, smile. All right. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
thank you.
you.
Okay,
Bye. Thank you.
Before we stop the meeting for today, maybe Mr. Endang have some say or one word for us. Silakan Kandang, ada yang ingin disampaikan? Kedengeran?
Ya, sorry.
Siap. Cuma kecil, Kak.
Kecil, Kak.
Okay. Okay, maybe Mr. Benando can one word or one say to us?
Okay, guys, assalamualaikum from the Philippines.
Waalaikumsalam.
How are you?
Hi.
Congratulations to each and every one of you who organized this kind of meeting.
Thank you.
It is nice to have this kind of meeting for us to know what's going on in your side and in our side and on others' side. Watch out for the new programs of the WUZOM, which is pretty soon it will be launched on your country also. Because I know the plastic tide turners, Indonesia is one of the pilot country that will test the program for the plastic tide turners. And the Earth Tribe it was launched last June 5 in line with the World Environment Day. And we hope that you can participate and join this movement of environmentalists. Again, in behalf of the Boy Scouts of the Philippines, thank you for giving us the opportunity to be part of your webinar. Congratulations again to the organizer, and God bless us all. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Bernardo. Okay. Thank you for all. Thank you for the Luigi. Thank you, Neel. Thank you to Zion. Thank you to Dexter. Thank you for Neel for joining the webinar today. I hope we can meet again. You can go to Indonesia and I will go to Philippines after the pandemic over.
We can tour you around here in the Philippines.
You can also come to our country, which is called Bangladesh.
You are muchly welcome here.
Yes.
All of
Okay,
you.
sure. I will go to Philippines and Bangladesh after the pandemic over.
Yes,
If
yes,
I
you
can-
will.
if I have money. Thank you for all. I will closing today. Terima kasih banyak teman-teman semuanya. Saya tutup dengan membaca hamdalah. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Terima kasih. Good evening. Good afternoon and bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
So much, guys. Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
See you soon.
See you
Bye.
next time.
Good night, Dexter.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Sampai
Bye-bye.
jumpa.
Okay,
Thank you, Luigi.
Thank you so much,
Ranga.
Ranga.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm waiting you
Thank
to
you.
Indonesia. We can swap, okay?
Yes.
See you
Just wait
soon
for
here in
me.
the Philippines, in
We will
Manila.
swap scouting items.
See you
I
soon
have so
to in
many. I have
Bangladesh.
so
Oh my
many,
God.
Ranga.
And I have
Luis very ready.
this to swap.
Wow.
Wow,
Wow.
it's so
This is
beautiful.
from Thailand to
Wow, wow, wow.
okay. If you come to Indonesia, calling me, okay?
All right, sure.
Dexter to
Because you're
okay.
my only contact there.
Neil to
Thank you, Ranga.
okay.
Nice
Yeah,
meeting you.
thank you.
Okay.
Thank
Neel,
you.
please add me on Facebook, ha, or